So for the next video, pretty sure it's gonna be on my way to LA to get my car tuned, and the Z should be running. Hopefully, cross my fingers that everything goes right. I don't blow up the fucking Z. But yeah, today we're gonna be installing my fuel pump, my 340 AEROMOTIVE fuel pump. Yeah, today we're gonna be installing that. So it shouldn't be no biggie. It should be kind of like plug and play kind of thing, but you never know. When you think it's gonna be like an hour install, it turns out to like fucking 4-hour install. So cross my fingers that everything goes right. And before I start the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, because next video is gonna be lit. The Z is getting tuned. Yeah, a lot of shit coming for the Z. A lot of ideas that I have for the Z to make. And yeah, because this channel is just gonna get lit every time. Once the Z is on the ground, tuned, game over. But yeah, I'm super excited to have the Z tuned. Literally my dream car right here. Yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and install my fuel pump, and finger crossed that the car turns on, because I might turn on the car today on this video, just to make sure everything's right. And also I install coolant. I just want to make sure the car is good before I take it to LA, obviously. So I did end up getting this automotive. For those wondering, this is like the kind of the code that I got, but this is compatible with the 85, so that's a plus. But I don't think I'm gonna be running 85, because where I live there's no 85, so that sucks. But I'm just gonna run straight 91, which that sucks too, but can't do anything about it. It also comes with like the filter or whatnot for the tank and the pump, which is that's the code for those that want to run this. This is it should be capable of 600 horsepower and is compatible with the 85. So super excited to install this. This is literally the last part for the Z. Everything else is done, but the fuel pump. All right, so the fuel pump, it's literally right behind here, behind your passenger seat. Damn, that shit looks sick as fuck. Hopefully when I start it, it doesn't have any problems, but it should sound funny because it's not on a bass tune. Yeah, it should start on and I shouldn't have any leaks, then we should be solid. But back to the fuel pump, it should be literally right here. Yeah, take off all your papers and shit. Yeah, I should pop this out and it should literally be right there. So the plate should kind of come off. Unplug this bad boy here, and I assume you just take off all these bolts and the bucket should literally just come off. Hopefully there's no like fuel like squirting and shit, because that'd suck. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove these bolts, and I'll be right back. Yeah, make sure you wear some glasses, because you never know with this shit. Also, you could wear some gloves too, but I'm just gonna risk it. Now you come bring a lighter and you light it up. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't do that shit, or else you're gonna lose your Z. God damn, can you see that? That shit squirted, bruh. I'm gonna go ahead and get another rag and wipe it off, cause shit's all bad. So after you remove all these like 6 bolts, the hatch should kind of come off. That's some nasty ass 91 right there. But yeah, like after you disconnect the fuel pump, hold on to this, because sometimes it like wants to go back into the tank and you don't want to be digging that shit back. But yeah, I wish I was on the 85, man. But California, where I live, sucks. All right, so I had to stop because that gas, that shit hit my head. I was getting a fucking headache because I haven't ate shit. But the fuel pump is done. You guys can tell I spliced the lines and I connected them together. Literally how you take it apart, you put it back together with the fuel pump, and Yeah, it should be set. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back together, and finger crossed, hopefully I can turn on the car right now. It was kind of just literally like unplug it and plug it back in. Hella easy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and connect the fuel return line and the line that goes on top of here. Alright, so this is day 2 of the fuel pump install, which I already finished it. Last night I set everything back together, so it's pretty much back to normal. And yeah, I just added coolant into the system, so this is the part where I'm scared. I gotta turn it on, that way it cycles back again. Just because I drained it and I put a new radiator, so it has to be on for a little bit, that way there's no air in the system. So yeah, I gotta turn it on, and hopefully there's no leaks, hopefully there's no issues with the Z, and everything comes out right, so that way we could literally put everything back together, take down the Z on the jack stands and put on the front bumper, and yeah, get it ready for tune. Let's just hope that everything goes right and we don't fucking explode. Please, car god, be with me. Fuel pump. Y'all heard that? Alright, so here goes my whole build. If it fucks up, then I'm fucked real bad. It is gonna sound funny right now because it's not tuned. So right now I'm just checking for all leaks and let the engine cycle, that way all the air comes out. So I'm just gonna let it idle like this for a bit, that way, like I said, so it can cycle all through properly. So far so good. The Z did turn on without a problem. Sounds a little funny because it's not tuned yet, but the Z did turn on, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna just let it run for a bit, and until like the heaters turn on, the fans turn on. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. But it's finally on after 2 months of sitting in my garage. Damn, fucker. Sheesh. Is that carbon fiber? I'm gonna go ahead and raise up my front my front coilovers, cause no more fitment, boys. The reason why is because my wastegates and my turbo sits kind of low, so yeah, your boy ain't trying to scratch that or hurt it. So I'm gonna raise it up a little bit, not that much. Damn, are those Aki Bonos? Shit's sick. Best wheel ever. For the rear, fat old meat. I'm gonna leave it like how it is, but I do plan to get some welds. So if anybody out there has some welds for sale that are 17 by 10, feel 5 by 114, hit me up and I'll take them off your hands. But for the power right now, these are fine. But in the future, I do plan to build it, the motor. So yeah, I'm gonna need those wells because we ain't slipping out here. This is pretty much shit that I would want to do off camera because it's pretty boring. But all I gotta do is kind of adjust or trim these pieces out because it hits on the piping. But that's like boring shit, so I'm probably gonna do that shit off camera. But other than that, I bolted on the under tray, and that one's cool. But what I'm saying is it hits right here on my front bumper. It hits right here. So what I'm about to do is just trim that part, this part here, and it should be cool. And it was low-key hitting on this side too, but I just bent to the bracket a little bit, like further back, and that was cool too. I gotta put on the brackets here, but other than that, the Z is finally running, and super excited. There's coolant, oil, everything, no leaks, and super excited to tune the Z. Not sure how many horsepower I'm gonna push out, but hopefully I don't blow up my motor. And yeah, next video is gonna be the video on which I tuned the Z, and that one should be a fun one. It's a video I've been waiting to do like 3 years since like I got the Z, and to me right now it's still fucking crazy how I have a boosted Z. And yeah, that gets to show you guys that just keep following your dreams and save up some money for what you want in life. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.